So here's the news. President Trump killed all federal DEI programs this week, signing an executive order at the White House. So this is the last time you'll see Gianno Caldwell on the show. Stop it right now. Joining me now to discuss the finale in the War on Woke is tonight's panel, a Fox News contributor, a guy who is here on merit. He's very good at bribing our booker. Say hello to Gianno Caldwell. He is a comedian who was a Canadian before Trump invaded and took him over. Danny Polishuk back on the board. Hey, girl. The DEI story is nuts. I'm actually going to come to you first, okay?
Yeah.
Because you have said repeatedly that blacks shouldn't even be allowed to vote. Land this plane for me, because I'm in an awkward spot. But do you love that it's going away?
Absolutely, I love that it's going away. It was, who liked it? There's a couple people who liked it. Hollywood types who probably shouldn't have.
You had it's like a no-show construction.
Oh, yeah.
Because wouldn't you argue as a black man, for real, it kind of undermines the perception of how people get their job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just got it because of your race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a second, give me the mayor of Philadelphia, okay? Tell me what you think of this.
Let me hear you all say, E-L-G-S-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
Now, the problem with DEI is a lot of people would think she was just handed the job, which completely overshadows the fact that Philly elections are corrupt as
Yeah, right.
But don't you feel like, obviously, even if she could spell Eagles, there is that undermining perception.
Well, and to that point, she clearly didn't win because of her spelling skills. So, unfortunately, there's a yellow school bus that's this short that she probably came in on. But I'll tell you, though.
Oh, man.
No harm to anyone. I love everyone.
But she spelled it B-A-S.
But to your point, Jimmy, I agree with you fully. I'm glad the DEI is over. And more importantly, I'm glad that I'm back on the show because you ended your program, didn't you?
Yes, I did. He does great on the show. For real, though.
Well, you have to explain it. That usually isn't true. Okay, he does great.
We love Gianno on the show, but not as much as we love the direct messages he gets afterwards from horny middle-aged white women.
Hey, that's why I'm on right now.
You filthy grandmas at home know who you are.
I love them. Call me.
Yeah, they do. But I think what happened for a lot of people, is they got obviously up to par with the fact that there was no merit. We got away from merit completely. You know what I mean? Look at LA right now, where they talked about, you're never going to have your house on fire and call up and be like, quick, send a lesbian. You know what I mean? You just want somebody who can put the fire
out of this fire.
There are other services I call up and say, quick, send a lesbian. Don't get me wrong. Okay, it's lonely on the road. Don't get me wrong. But that's a different kind of fire, Jenny. That's a different kind of fire. But don't you think we were just fighting the wrong battles?
Yeah, look, we were just in this cultural dark age kind of period where we just were focusing on the wrong things.
Yeah.
And finally, everybody knew it was wrong at the time.
Yeah.
They just didn't want to say it because some people benefited from it. Some people are like, I don't want to get fired.
Yeah.
For saying
From getting in the way with it.
For getting in the way of it. And people just kind of were like, as long as I just need more people to talk about it.
This is what happened. Society got reconfigured in the age of social media to reward the people yelling the loudest.
Yeah,
but what we've
true.
learned in the last 5 years is the people yelling the loudest are
Well, that's been true.
That has been true for a while. But it's almost shocking, though, because we are technically the most tolerant society in the world. And we had this DEI movement 4 years removed from Barack Obama, who was our last black president.
Yeah.
And anyway.
It's such a confusing idea.
Everybody, they just agreed.
Yeah,
They think it's a joke. They're like, God, I hope so. Don't look at me like I'm the problem. I was kidding. They were like, I'll drink to that.
It is kind of confusing because you could tell with the DEI programs, they just lumped in everybody who had a liberal perspective.
Yep.
It was like, I have 1,000 genders, I'm this, I'm that. And then what you wonder is, have these people been around open cans of paint? Because these are completely delusional statements. We continue to hear from the left. It's insane.
No, it is. It's true.
They didn't mean it either. Look at Target. Target had the tuck-friendly bathing suits. And then today they're like, oh, yeah, everybody's not doing DEI. Well, I guess we're not going to do it anymore either. Like, we're just done with it.
Think about this. We went from defunding the police to Trump getting the cop and the village people more work. That's how bad it backfired.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.